How's it going? Welcome back to the show. This is You Made Roscoe, and I am Roscoe. And today we're going to be doing a reaction to a video. This one is the best Larry Bird alpha male rookie story ever told. And so we'll be checking this out. Before we do that, I do want to ask for anybody who hasn't that they please subscribe to the channel. Also, make sure you hit the notification bell, and also make sure that you go over to, I think the name of the page is Prime Larry Bird. So you want to go over to that page and you'll be able to check out anything Larry Bird related on that page. But yeah, we're going to go ahead, start this up. So let's do it.
NBA tradition says rookies must carry all veterans' bags on road trips. But a rookie Larry Bird, on his very first road trip with the Boston Celtics, stood up in front of every veteran on the bus and said, "I want you guys to know, I'm never going to get you any water, and I'm never going to carry one bag, ever." And he never did. And later that year, when he was confronted by an old Hall of Famer, Pete Maravich, Larry Bird said something so disrespectful, it sent Pete into retirement. This is the story of how a rookie Larry Bird established himself as the alpha male and dominated the NBA from day one.
When I walk in the first day of camp, them guys were on the floor stretching, and here comes the white savior, here comes this, here comes that. I sort of enjoyed it because I knew I was going to battle them all day.
Cedric Maxwell, the Celtics' leading scorer the year before Larry arrived, had a rude awakening. He was skeptical that the self-proclaimed hick from French Lick was all hype until that first day in training camp, and all it took was one day.
I'm thinking, oh, he's slow, he can't get off a shot. He's not that strong. This is gonna be a layup. Bam, knocks down a jump shot. Okay, maybe that was luck. Gets the ball again. Bam, knocks down another jump shot. Now I'm thinking like, okay, hey, you know what? I'm gonna D this guy up. I'm gonna show him what it's like. 20 feet away. Bam, 25 feet away, bam. My mind just goes to the...
Ready for fun?
I think Maxwell needed that commercial more than we did. Like that commercial may have saved him. You know, if this was back when he was playing against dude, he would have needed that. But let's keep it going.
I can play.
The Celtics were the second worst team in the league before Larry Bird arrived, winning only 29 games. But even as a rookie, Larry Bird led that exact same Celtics team to a 61-21 record. That 32-game turnaround was the greatest single-season turnaround in NBA history. And what's most impressive is he did it with no Robert Parrish, no Kevin McHale, no Dennis Johnson, Bill Walton, or anyone. It was all Larry Bird. But how did Larry get so confident and so arrogant? Because at every level he proved the doubters wrong. In college, he took a mid-major, Indiana State, to 33-0 before facing what turned out to be his greatest rival, Magic Johnson, in the NCAA title game. But here's how Magic recalls first meeting Larry the summer before that game.
The summer before, they had the WIT tournament.
Okay.
And they brought all the best college players together
Okay.
to play against the world.
Okay.
And man, I see this guy, you know, blonde hair, you know. I said, all right, let me see if he can play.
Okay.
Man, I'm sitting there watching him shoot Shannon. He must have made 30 in a row all net.
So he was Steph Curry before Steph.
Yeah. And I'm sitting there saying, this dude can play.
Okay.
Then we got in the game. Jack Givens was player of the year that year.
Right.
He tore him up, man. And Larry Bird was taking it to him. I said, oh, man. I'm calling back home saying, oh, he for real. He for real. This dude, Larry Bird?
Right.
Oh, he got it. He
Right.
can play. He's dominating Jack Givens. And they said, no way. I said, oh, yeah. He's dominant.
I think our first game was in Kentucky.
Let me stop this for a sec before before Magic go into another story here. Let me push it back to, like, let's just say right there. Right there should be good. But first of all, him coming into the league right off the bat, letting the veterans know. And he come from that time where they was real. That hazing was real. Like, you was getting hazed if you was coming into the league. But Bird said, no, not me. But also something in this video that I was shown, and I just recently had a debate with a person about this. I think maybe on Facebook or something like that. It could have been on my page, actually, now when I'm on the YouTube page, but me and this person were going back and forth about Larry Bird and how he won his first championship. And I was convinced in my mind that Parrish and McHale were a part of that, and not only was there was no Kevin McHale and all that, but there was no Walton, there was no Ainge, no Dennis Johnson. I'm like, wow, who the hell did he win with? Like, it's just him and Tiny Archibald. They're like, is that what it was? But yeah, no, I don't know what was going on. But yeah, no, now when I talk to that person, I have to apologize. Because I was wrong. I totally was in the mindset like Bird won that. He never won a championship without McHale or Parrish, and apparently, he did. He took a washed team and won with them, and that just raises like his legend in my mind now. When I think about that, I'm like, dude, you won in the 80s. Well, it was like 80, but you won back then with nobody. Like, wow. But let's keep it going.
Shannon, he must have made 30 in a row all net.
So he was Steph Curry before Steph Wade.
Yeah. And I'm sitting there saying, this dude can play.
Okay.
Then we got in the game. Jack Gibbons was player of the year that year.
Right.
He tore him up, man. Man, Larry Bird was taking it to him. I said, oh, man. I'm calling back home saying, oh, he for real. He for real. This dude, Larry Bird?
Right.
Oh, he got it. He
Right.
can play. He's dominating Jack Gibbons. And they said, no way. I said, oh, yeah, he's dominating.
I think our first game was in Kentucky. We got about a 10, 12-point lead. Man, they put us in. Went to 25, 30, just that fast.
Fast break again, 3-on-2. Griffith. Look at that steal by Larry Bird.
Take us out, the league go back down, put us back in.
That's Bird and Johnson.
The show start again.
When you play with Magic, there's just something about it. You want to make that extra pass. You want to get that rebound and start the break.
We came down a couple times. I go behind my back, no look to him. He no look back to me, and I'm laying it up. I'm saying, oh, man.
Here's that last play. Magic Johnson going in, drops off to Bird. Bird moves it back off, inside to Johnson. Super basket.
This guy got game.
Little
They play a hot potato out there. That's what they was doing.
did Magic know that he would meet Larry Bird again, but this time it would be in the national title game.
Here we go, 6-7 months later.
Right.
We're playing in the NCAA championship game. He's player of the year. Sports Illustrated, all the magazines he on the cover.
Right.
And I said, wow. And they're 33-0.
33-0.
Man, I said, oh.
And they hadn't been ranked since.
That's right.
And they weren't ranked before.
Yes, that's right.
It is Indiana State against Michigan State. I'm Bryant Gumbel, and the fans here are going bananas.
That 1979 NCAA title matchup between Larry Bird and Magic Johnson is still the highest rated basketball game ever played. Unfortunately for Larry Bird, it was one of his worst because Michigan State double teamed him all night long, and since Larry was largely a one-man show, Indiana State had no answer.
Look at the pressure around him. 2-3 men. And he's short. Bird. Way short. Bird hanging. Can't score. Larry Bird has had a cold shooting night. Look at John. Reload the pass.
Uh-oh.
It's all over. Michigan State.
We did that. Yeah, let me push it on back here. But yeah, they did the right thing, man. If he ain't had no teammates out there, then you load up on him and try to make somebody else beat you. And apparently we know how that turned out, you know, but yeah, let's keep it going.
You never gave up.
What's crazy is Magic was doing no-look passes from out of bounds. like they're like checking up the ball, and he just that is crazy, dude.
1979.
Magic, not only were you leader on offense, I thought you did a great job on Larry Bird in the zone, denying him the ball.
Yes, Coach gave us a good game plan to go against Larry Bird, and all we had to do was go out and do it. That's what we done.
And congratulations, Super Bowl game.
No, it still hurts. And when you win 33 in a row and you walk into a game, you know, you never know what to expect, but I expect to win. We didn't win.
Larry Bird said this was his most painful loss ever. And when he got to the NBA, he took that pain out on the entire league. Not only did he play with the level of toughness that the NBA had never seen before, but Larry Bird's trash-talking stories are that of legend. Even Larry's own teammates could face his wrath. Not many younger people know this, but Hall of Famer Pete Maravich, who holds nearly every major NCAA scoring record, including highest scoring average at 44.2 points per game, was actually teammates with Larry Bird in Larry's rookie year. However, Larry couldn't care less about Pete's NCAA accolades, because when these two butted heads, Larry got so disrespectful.
Well, my best story, I think, was probably Pete Maravich and Larry Bird. Pete Maravich is passed the ball to Larry. Pete's man goes down and double teams Larry. Larry puts up a tough shot, and timeout's called, and we come to the timeout, and Pete Maravich looks over, and Larry says, Larry, they're double teaming you, man. You can't force up those kind of shots. And Larry looks up and goes, if you were any damn good, they wouldn't be double teaming me. This is one Hall of Fame to another one. I was in shock.
Ouch.
Wow.
Pete Maravich retired at the end of that year, while Larry Bird made the All-Star team.
Here comes the rookie out of Indiana State, who has lived up to his expectations, Larry Bird, and I'm told the other night here in Washington, he put on a clinic. Dantley gave it back, and Kermit Washington, and Bird rebounds. And now it's the East with a fast break. Behind his back to Kermit, and Larry stayed with the rebound. When you call playing...
Let me stop this for a second, man, but that was brutal what he did to Pistol Pete. like if you was any good, oh my Jesus, you don't say that to Pistol Pete, bruh. But if you Bird, I guess you do. Let me go ahead and finish this out there.
Break behind his back to Kermit, and Larry stayed with the rebound.
When you call playing the whole court, get the rebound, take the pass back up the middle, make that pass, and stay right with it when it right in there. To rebounding, besides strength, is quickness. Good lateral movement.
High. They're using the time inside to Moses. Set himself high with the shot, and he's short. Overtime.
In overtime of the All-Star game that year, Larry Bird took over on national TV by draining 2 corner shots back-to-back to take the lead, he ignited his reputation as one of the most clutch players in NBA history.
Hot Rod Hundley now has joined us over here at the announce table. And Larry Bird, the scoring table is not yet clear. This is a three-pointer. Yes, it is. And that's a three-pointer is Larry Bird. It's back-to-back field goal.
After that, he pulled off the play of the game and one of the greatest passes in his career.
42-136, three-point try by Sigma is off. And Bird comes out on the move. Dishes to Malone. Malone comes up. Stayed with it. Sigma with a hand. Oh, hands it back to Gervin. I don't believe he saw George Gervin.
That year, Larry Bird finished 4th in MVP voting, won Rookie of the Year, and pissed off his arch nemesis Magic Johnson, which ended up being the greatest individual rivalry in sports history.
We ended up in the two most famous, franchises,
Right.
the Celtics and the Lakers, and then his personality was Boston. My personality was Hollywood.
Right.
I mean, they couldn't have scripted this any better.
No. He was Rookie of the Year. I think you got like 1 or 2 votes.
That's all.
That's all you. I
That's
think
all.
I think it was like 32, 33 to like 1 or 2.
No, even more than that. It was 60-something to like 2. I hate to say that too. I gotta say that on TV. And so I was pissed, man. I was mad.
You like, hold on.
Became the first rookie in NBA history to be named Finals MVP.
Yeah.
I was only the 3rd dude ever in NBA history to go from the college championship to the NBA Finals championship.
Right.
And then, so I get like 2 votes, and they were 2 LA dudes. I'm like, okay, he's not that much better than me.
Right.
Not 63-2.
Right.
But okay, I took it. And I'm glad that we came in together because I had somebody to measure myself to.
Right.
And say, hey, okay, he's great. I can't let him get too far ahead of me. I got to work hard because I want to stay in pace with Larry Bird.
How would you?
Now put some respect on Larry Bird's name.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Put some respect on it. Yeah, let me, I like that little magazine cover. Where is it at? Where you at, magazine cover? There you go. Where you go? Magazine cover, pop up. That magazine cover is eluding me for some odd reason here. I know what we gonna do. We gonna
2 LA dudes. I'm like, okay, he's not that much better than me.
Right.
Not 63-2.
Right.
But okay, I took it. And I'm glad that we came in together because I had some.
said he ain't 63-2 better than me. Like, I don't know, but but Magic, I mean, he is right, like, about the fact, like, man, I went from winning the college championship to winning the NBA championship. But unfortunately, as they always tell us, like the MVP or the regular season awards are, those are won in those awards are regular season awards, unless they like, the finals MVP, but everything else, the rookie of the year, the MVP, all that stuff, you're supposed to judge them off of the season, the regular season that they had, but it's whatever. This was the best Larry Bird alpha male rookie story ever told. And this was a good video to check out. It really was. I got educated a little bit, what is it? They call that the Mandela effect, when there's a situation that happened and you remember it a whole nother way or something like that. But yeah, no, I was like, in my mind, Bird had never won championships without McHale and Parrish, and come to find out that was the case, and so that happened, which again raises his stock in my eyes, that much more so. And you think about the fact that he had just the year before, carried like a group of scrubs, to 33-1, because they did lose the championship game, but they was undefeated up until the very end. But yeah, he did that and then go win a champion. Well, not a championship, but the rookie of the year, but well, he did win the championship. Yeah, because he came in, it was did they come in? They didn't come in the same year, I don't think. Did they come in the same year? Because in my mind, oh yeah, it's saying on the cover 81, Larry Bird, NBA's best all-around player. So maybe he did come in at no. If it's November of 81, that means the start of the season. So I don't know. I don't know if it was 80 or 81, but whatever the case may be, this was a dope video to check out. I'm going to leave, but before I do, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hit the share button, hit the playlist option, or playlist options. You'll pick the ones named sports reactions and basketball highlights, or basketball reactions. But I have two separate playlists where you'll be able to find this and everything else that I've reacted to that's basketball related, sports related, any of that stuff is going to be in those playlists. I do have playlists for other things. A lot of that stuff is going to be music related, but as you can see, I step outside of that and do some other stuff. But check out all the playlists. Cash App, $ You Made Roscoe, PayPal at You Made Roscoe. Super thanks option is available for those who like to show their support or appreciation for what's being done on the page. Any donations will be made to any of those spots, and that's it. And I'm leaving. I will see you guys again soon. So until next time, be safe and be good.